A new message came in tonight. It starts in a normal city park after dinner, and somehow it loses almost 3 hours between a chess pavilion and an old cemetery sign. The next day, the exit measured 22 steps away. I lost almost 3 hours in a city park. The next afternoon, I went back and learned the exit had been about 20 steps away the whole time. It was early autumn. I went after dinner with my 6-year-old niece, her scooter, and my sister's old dog. At the gate, everything was normal. Old women danced to a speaker. Men smoked by the stone tables. Someone sold roasted sweet potatoes outside the fence. I had never been there before, so we followed a group of older people down the main path. After 2 minutes, they turned left onto a narrower path. The main path was wider and brighter, but they turned without speaking. My niece rode in first. The dog pulled after her, so I followed. The first thing I noticed was the sound. The music from the gate did not fade. It thinned out like cotton packed between us and the park. Then another sound came from ahead. Click, click, stone on stone. There was a pavilion with chess tables. For a second, I thought people were sitting there. Shoulders, dark heads, hands moving over the boards. Then I looked straight at it. Empty. The clicking stopped. My niece asked where everyone had gone. I said another path, so she would not hear my voice change. The path kept bending. Then we reached a sign tied to a tree. Most of the paint had peeled. 2 words remained. Old Cemetery. Behind it, past thin trees, low shapes stood in the grass, too even to be rocks, too low and too many to be anything but graves. I grabbed the scooter handle and turned us around. Instead of the gate, the path brought us back to the pavilion. Same tables, same empty seats. Click. This time it came from one of the boards, one chess piece, tapping stone. I picked up my niece, folded the scooter under one arm, and walked faster. That was when I heard people. Not near us, past the trees, women talking, a man laughing. The dance music from the entrance, muffled but close. We were not alone. We just could not reach them. Every path should have led out. Everyone brought us back to the cemetery sign or the pavilion. The lamps were on, but the lights stopped at our feet. I had heard older people call this a ghost wall, a place that folds you back into itself no matter which way you walk. I had always thought it was a children's story. At some point, my niece stopped asking questions. That scared me more than crying would have. She pressed her face into my shoulder. The dog moved behind us, a low sound in his throat, like he was trying not to be heard. We reached the cemetery sign again. The 4th time, or the 5th. There was something beneath it now. A small pile of gray paper ash. Smoke still rose from it, though there was no flame. On top of the ash sat one black chess piece. My niece lifted her head and whispered, "He said not to look up." I almost dropped her. "Who said that?" She would not answer. From the pavilion came the sound of many pieces moving at once. Click, 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 click. Then an old man's voice, very close, said, "The gate is 20 steps away." I turned. No one was there. But the music from the entrance suddenly became louder. Real. Sneakers on pavement. A scooter bell. A woman calling someone's name. I walked toward it. This time the path did not bend. After about 20 steps, the whole park opened around us. Lights, people, the sweet potato cart. the old women still dancing like no time had passed. My phone said it was almost 9. We had entered before 6. That night my sister burned paper, not knowing what else to do. Getting my niece ready for bed, she found a black chess piece in her fist. None of us had picked anything up. My niece did not remember holding it. The voice had not been helping us out. It had made sure we carried something through the gate. We never went back to return it. For weeks the dog whimpered in his sleep, and my niece woke, twice saying someone was moving pieces in her room. The next afternoon I went back alone. In daylight the place looked harmless. I counted the steps from the pavilion to the entrance. 22. Not 3 hours, not even 3 minutes. 22 steps. I was staring at the empty chess tables when my sister called. My niece had drawn the park at school. The drawing showed the gate, the pavilion, the cemetery sign, and a small person by the stone table. The person was me. I had not told her I went back. Then my sister sent the photo. Above the little figure where the sky should have been, people were sitting in the trees. All of them were looking down. At the bottom, in crooked letters, she had written, "Don't look up.